Can you believe AIs can now make your coffee shop audio sound like a professional studio recording? You can even synthesize a near-perfect clone of your own voice to fix mistakes instantly without re-recording anything. The pace of this technological change is absolutely wild right now. If you're a podcaster or long-form creator aiming to scale, you simply must ride this wave instead of being left behind. I have pulled together the 5 most useful AI tools that every creator should absolutely know about this minute. I will explain precisely what each tool does and then show you how to use them in practical real-world scenarios. We'll also highlight exactly where these powerful tools shine and, crucially, where they fall a little short. You can find all the necessary links to try these solutions out yourself right down in the video description below. First up is the jaw-dropping tool that makes people literally stop and stare, Gen FM from 11 Labs. This incredible thing will generate an entire multi-speaker episode, fully polished and delivered in your voice with virtually one click. You provide the topic, and the system spins up a completely finished episode in several different spoken languages. I ran a short demo episode through it, and the playback was unbelievably smooth with natural inflection. It featured different speakers clearly executing their assigned parts, completely free of those usual filler words that plague raw audio. The sheer insanity here is how far synthetic audio technology has genuinely advanced in just a short time. If you miss a recording day or desperately want to scale your output without sitting at a mic for hours, this is the key. Tools like Gen FM let you create incredibly believable episodes much faster than traditional methods allow. However, it is definitely not perfect, raising serious ethical and authenticity questions for content creators. Listeners can often tell when something hasn't actually been spoken by the real person, especially with established guests. Furthermore, generating massive amounts of high-quality content with this can become prohibitively expensive. It's also primarily an audio-first solution, meaning video creators still have to manage the visual side completely separately. Even with its flaws, it remains a fantastic exploratory toy and sometimes a legitimate shortcut for outlines or filler segments. Now, for those who genuinely enjoy talking to actual humans, Riverside is an absolute no-brainer for pro-level recordings. Riverside completely nails remote recording by ensuring high-quality video and audio come in from any device. The platform records everything locally on each participant's device, eliminating dropouts and awful Zoom-style compression issues. Beyond just capturing excellent source files, Riverside hides a lot of clever AI features under the hood for you. It offers automatic layout adjustments that intelligently spotlight the person who is currently speaking during the session. It even generates helpful chapter markers automatically based on the full transcript of your conversation. You can then restructure entire sections of your episode simply by dragging and dropping those chapter markers manually. The primary limitation is that Riverside focuses intensely on pristine capture and basic post-capture polishing. While it saves you countless headaches by delivering clean source files, it isn't built for full funnel distribution of your clips. Extracting dozens of bite-sized clips or scheduling content across platforms is left to other specialized tools. Third on my list is Descript, which acts almost like Photoshop but specifically for manipulating your audio recordings. It provides a text-based editor where you can delete filler words like ums just by removing the text from the transcript. Even better, it offers AI-generated replacements to fill in those awkward gaps you might have created manually. One of its flashiest features is voice cloning, allowing you to patch flubbed lines with your digital twin. Descript also brings video magic, like an auto eyeline correction feature to make reading off-screen look natural. This tool is undeniably powerful, but you definitely pay a price for that capability, both literally and in complexity. The premium voice clone functionality can be expensive on certain plans and still requires careful application to sound authentic. While it has downstream features like audiograms, it isn't purpose-built to churn out and auto-schedule hundreds of short social clips. Descript excels as a superb editing and essential cleanup tool, making it a must-have in any professional toolbox. However, it simply isn't an all-in-one engine designed to manage your entire social media distribution pipeline. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the crucial component, visuals, where Firecut becomes a personal favorite. This application integrates directly into your editing software and automatically suggests relevant B-roll footage to match your narration. If you are editing a lengthy interview, Firecut intelligently sprinkles in cutaway visuals to keep viewers completely engaged. This technique drastically increases watch time because it prevents your audience from zoning out during dense sections. The main drawback is that Firecut is essentially an enhancement plugin built specifically for existing editing software, like Premiere. This means you need an existing subscription to the main software plus an additional cost for Firecut itself. It also requires you to already be comfortable in that editing environment, meaning the workflow isn't fully automated. Firecut definitely improves the quality of each video, but it doesn't automate the entire end-to-end posting pipeline for you. This brings us to my absolute favorite use case for most creators working with substantial amounts of long-form video content. I'm talking about instantly turning long episodes into a reliable, steady stream of easily shareable, short clips. Clip extraction AIs like Opus Clip do a great job finding those highlight moments and auto-generating captioned vertical clips. These repurposing tools are absolutely amazing for creators who desperately need quick content for social platforms. But here is the crucial point. Pulling out video gems is only one small piece of the entire content puzzle. To truly grow your audience, you need 3 specific things working together seamlessly in your system. You need automated clip creation, hands-off scheduling across all channels, and a central calendar to keep everything organized. That is precisely why I consider Vizard the genuine game changer for creators aiming to scale their distribution effectively. The first major reason to look at Vizard is its auto-editing viral clips feature, which finds engagement gold. Vizard analyzes your long video, finds the truly viral engagement moments like laughs or punchlines, and creates ready-to-post clips. While similar to other tools in concept, Vizard's algorithm specifically focuses on virality signals and creator context for stronger clips. The second crucial pillar is the auto-schedule function, a feature many creators unfortunately sleep on completely. Publishing your content at the correct frequency across multiple platforms is what actually builds and sustains an audience. With Vizard, you set the desired posting frequency and the AI handles the rest, including titles and optimal scheduling times. This keeps your channels active and growing even when you are busy editing the next big episode or enjoying a well-deserved weekend off. The third component is the content calendar, which honestly isn't glamorous, but is incredibly necessary for sanity. Imagine not having to juggle messy spreadsheets, endless Slack threads, or 50 browser tabs just to manage your posts. Everything critical is centralized in one intuitive location where you can see all upcoming posts clearly. You can shuffle clips between slots, quickly tweak captions, and push those edits live across every social platform instantly. This centralized workflow is the secret sauce that transforms sporadic posting into a reliable audience growth engine. So, how does Vizard specifically stack up against the other powerful tools we just reviewed today? Use Riverside to capture the absolute cleanest source files possible from your remote interviews. Then, deploy Descript to expertly clean the audio or meticulously fix any tiny, lingering vocal stumbles in the master track. Bring in Firecut only when you absolutely need those high-end, contextually relevant B-roll weaves into your centerpiece video edit. But when your ultimate goal is scaling clip production and managing consistent automated posting, Vizard is the necessary glue. Opus. Clip creates great clips quickly, yet it completely fails to schedule or manage them strategically across your various platforms. Firecut and Premiere are superb for deep, custom visual polishing, but they are inherently too slow and manual for serious scaling. Descript is brilliant for fixing audio mistakes, but it doesn't possess the architecture to run your entire social content pipeline. Vizard uniquely sits at the intersection of clip intelligence, automated scheduling, and centralized content calendar management. Let me walk you through a quick, powerful workflow example using this combined technology stack. First, I record my 1-hour-long episode using the flawless local capture capabilities of Riverside. Next, I clean up any vocal stumbles and polish the final audio master inside of Descript's text-based editor. I then feed that cleaned master audio and video straight into Vizard, which automatically extracts 20 viral-ready clips. Vizard simultaneously creates all the necessary captions and even generates several thumbnail options for me to consider. It then auto-schedules those clips across TikTok, Reels, Shorts, and Twitter based on the optimal posting windows for each platform. Finally, I just open the Vizard calendar, make 1 or 2 quick tweaks, and hit the master publish command. In just about 1 hour, I have effectively turned one long episode into an entire week's worth of perfectly optimized content. We are seeing some truly massive real-world wins from creators adopting this streamlined process for their output. Creators who previously paid freelancers massive amounts to chop and schedule clips are now reporting saving hundreds of hours monthly. One creator I spoke with used Vizard to batch create 1,000 individual clips in only a matter of minutes. That dramatic difference separates those who are posting occasionally from those running a true content engine. I do have a couple of very important caveats we must discuss before you rush off to implement this technology. Remember, no single tool is a complete magic box that solves every single problem you might have as a creator. You should use these AIs to powerfully amplify your unique voice and workflow, not to completely replace your core creativity. You should never robo-generate your entire presence because, frankly, authenticity still wins out in the end. Always be mindful of the ethical concerns and platform policies when utilizing any voice synthesis features whatsoever. But if scaling your content output without hiring a whole team of editors is your goal, this combination is the most practical path. Let's quickly recap the 5 powerful pieces we looked at throughout this entire demonstration. Jen FM from 11 Labs is absolutely mind-blowing for creating synthetic, full episode audio on demand. Riverside remains my absolute go-to tool for capturing the cleanest possible source recordings every single time. Descript functions as the ultimate Swiss Army knife whenever you need precise editing or complex voice fixes. Firecut is fantastic for making your interview visuals pop with relevant B-roll when you are deep inside Premiere. And if you genuinely care about scaling your short clips and posting consistently, Vizard is the natural organizational hub. If you are serious about growing your podcast or long-form channel over the next year, you must start thinking beyond just individual tools. You absolutely need to build a robust integrated pipeline connecting all these specialized components together. First, record everything clean using Riverside's superior local capture technology. Next, polish everything smart and efficiently inside Descript for any necessary audio adjustments. Enhance the centerpiece visuals with relevant B-roll using Firecut exactly when those deep edits are required. Finally, automate your clip creation, scheduling, and overall content management using Vizard as your central point. By adopting this system, you free up massive amounts of time to focus on creating even better long-form episodes. The AI takes over the difficult, repetitive work of distribution, allowing you to focus purely on content quality. All right, that concludes the comprehensive rundown of these essential modern creator tools. If you want the direct links to explore each tool mentioned, be sure to check the description text again. I will be dropping deeper, specific tutorials on exactly how I personally use Vizard to batch create clips next. That next video will detail setting up an entire month's worth of scheduled social content from just one recording session. Hit that subscribe button right now if you want to see that highly practical workflow in action very soon. I wish you the absolute best of luck in scaling your podcast or your long-form channel over the next 12 months. Keep creating fantastic original content, and I genuinely look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care for now, and thank you very much for watching.